Hello, this is SJ Talks and Life coming back at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. Rachel Lindsay from the Bachelorettes married this guy, Brian, I can't pronounce his last name. Um, and now they have been married that long, and now they're getting a divorce, and what's tripping me, I had to sign off about this because what's really tripping me out about this is that this allegedly this guy's only making $16,000 a year. So he says, and because he's a chiropractor. Don't chiropractors make more money than that? He allegedly he's saying that he only makes $16,000 a year, and he's trying to get about $16,000 a month from her in spousal support because her net worth is much higher than his, and they're in the process of getting a divorce. I know they haven't been married very long. She met him off of the Bachelorette, and they say that reality shows are not a good place to meet people because it doesn't fare well for a lot of people. And she was actually the first black bachelorette. I mean, actually, I really did watch this show. I really got invested in the show because there had never been a black bachelorette. So I do remember watching the show and everything like that. But this guy is divorcing her. They ain't been married that long. He's divorcing her, and he wants $16,000 a month in spousal support. Now, what I don't understand. My question is why didn't she do a prenup agreement? I'm gonna try to keep this as steady as possible. I'll be shaking. um, well, my question is why didn't she have a prenup agreement? Um, I'm not against interracial relationships. I've said that. I said that in my other video. I'm not against interracial relationships. I think if two people love each other, regardless of race, if two people really love each other and want to spend their lives together, then race should not be a factor. But however, with there's a but there. There's this history between, um, this horrible, terrible history having this country between black and white people. And so it's a little bit of a different element when black people marry. They say this guy is part Mexican, I guess. I don't know. But um, my thing is here, if a black woman, and it's nothing wrong. I've talked about black women expanding their options and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But when a black woman marries outside the race, particularly a white man, she needs to marry up. She needs to marry up, not down. She needs to marry up. What my question is, was she marrying for in the first place? If I'm, I'm not trying to be like that, but if he made a substantially less money than what she made, and I know people fall in love and they be like, oh, it doesn't matter, but the finances is the leading cause of divorce. Finances are the leading cause of divorce, and money and love doesn't pay the bills. Let's be realistic here. Love doesn't pay the bills. Finances is the leading cause of divorce, and I think that when a black woman is going to marry outside the race, especially particularly a white man, you need to marry up. You need to marry up, not down. And if you're gonna get with a white man, he needs to have some coin. Okay, standards should be, you should want. I mean, any man across the board of any race should be financially stable. But a reason why I say that is because white men have advantages that black men don't have. You know, white men, they're the dominant males in American society. So they have more advantages to them, more opportunities to be successful than black men do. They got a leg up. It is what it is. And so um I expect more out of them, so to speak. I expect more out of white men than I do black men. Of course, I would want, if I was looking to get married, I would want, regardless of what the man's race is, I would want him to be financially stable. However, I have a higher expectation from white men. For white men, I have a higher expectation. I expect them to have more coin. Okay? I expect them to have more coin. Okay? Because of the fact that they are a white male. You know what I mean? So you raise the standard a little bit higher when you marry white men. Yes, you want any man to be financially stable. And there's an issue when a woman does make more money than a man, regardless of race. But when you, particularly if you marry white, you need to marry up when you marry white. You need to marry up, not down. And I'm not trying to be like that, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And you raise the bar a little bit higher because you got to think about it. They're the dominant males in society. Okay? Statistically, they make way more money than what black men make. Okay? They have more opportunities to be successful than black men. You know? So tend to have a higher expectation of them than I do black men. Am I going to want any man of any race to have some type of financial stability? Absolutely. But I have a higher expectation from white men. If you a white man, I'm expecting you to have a lot more coin. I'm expecting you to have it a little bit more together, because it is realistically is more difficult for black men. Statistically, white men make way more money than black men. You know, they're the dominant race of men in American society. Okay? So, when you're a black woman and you marrying a white man, you need to marry up. Okay? That situation needs to be a hypergamous situation. Bottom line. And so it's the same situation with Halle Berry. Halle Berry will have to wind up dropping her white baby daddy all that money in child support and the alimony and that. You know, because she married down. She married down. Well, she married one of them. She married one of them. She didn't. The little girl's daddy. I don't think she married him, but she married the other one. She got two white baby daddies, and I think she had to drop both of them money. She got to drop both of them money. You know, and well, I think this. The child, should have the same standard of living than they did. I think the child should maintain the same standard of living, with both parents. So that's a little bit more complicated, but these two don't have any children. They don't have any children. I mean, he's asking for $16,000 a month in spousal support. And for one thing, she should have had a prenup. Why in the heck would you marry anybody, a man of any race, without a prenup? I wouldn't marry no man without a prenup. If I got over $1 million, mm. As broke as I am, I'm gonna protect my little assets I got now. you know, because women have to protect their assets. Mary J. Blige wound up having to drop her husband all that money. I think hers was like 30,000 or so a month, and she had to go out and grind. I mean, Mary J. Blige had to go Kenu or whatever his name is. Yeah, but Mary J, Canoe or whatever his name was, she had to wind up dropping him a whole bunch of money because she didn't have a prenup in place. Ladies, I don't care how much in love you are, regardless of the race of man. You need to protect your assets. And she should have protected her assets. And she should. I know people don't like to think about prenups when they're in love and all this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, finances is a major cost of divorce. And love doesn't pay the bills. When the last time love paid any bills? And love ain't never paid none of my bills. I mean, that's just being realistic. Love and pride. Those are two things that never paid my bills. Money pays the bills, not love. Pride don't pay them either. Okay, and so at the end of the day, you know, you got to protect your assets. Now he's coming after her for 16 grand a month. And when you want to marry somebody you're equal or higher, he should be making just as much as more than you or higher. And this man, now he say allegedly he's making $16,000 a year. I made more than that on my last job. I made more. Now, there were jobs where I made that low of amount, but my last job that I had, I made more money than $16,000 a year. And this man is a chiropractor. This man is a chiropractor. I mean, don't chiropractors make more money than that? So I don't know if he lying or I don't know what the situation is, but um, yeah, he's trying to beat her out of her money, and it's like, ladies, it's important for black women to vet. It's very important for black women to vet, regardless of the race of men. You need to vet and pray and make sure that because they weren't even married that long. They wasn't even married that long. And if you go on date, if you going, yeah, like I said, the man should either be making uh either the same amount of money or more money. And then with a white man, he need to come with some coin. You want to raise the bar. You want to raise the bar a little higher with them because they have more advantages and everything. They got more statistically have more money, way more money than black men do. They're the dominant race male in American society. So they have more opportunities afforded to them. So you need to raise the bar a little bit higher if you're gonna marry white. Raise that bar a little bit higher. See, black men, they lower their standards. They lower their standards when they cross over. Black women, we got to increase. We got to make them higher. We got to raise the bar if you're gonna marry out. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it 100. Now you guys know I keep it 100 on here, right? You know I keep it 100 on here. You know I don't sugarcoat nothing. It is what it is. But anyway, comment. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are on this, Rachel, Lindsay, and this man, Brian. I can't pronounce his last name. Trying to beat her out of her money. Want her to drop him $16,000 a month. I don't think a woman should be paying no man child spousal support. I don't think a woman should have to pay no man no spousal support. Be a man. Go get a job. Go get a job. Go yeah, well, go make some more coin. Go get you a second job. Do what you gotta do, and stop trying to beat her out of her money. That ain't no man. You know. Now I can understand. A little settlement. I can understand. I'm not saying he should walk away with nothing. Give a like a one lump sum, and then this leave it at that. Get a lump sum and leave it at that. Why she got to drop him $16,000 a month? That's being greedy. A man ain't never supposed to ask no woman for no money like that. But a lot of men think, well, The man does it. The man have to do it. Well, the man is supposed to be the provider. A woman ain't supposed to be taking care of no man like that. The man is supposed to be the provider. Aren't men supposed to be providers? That's what a man's supposed to do. He's supposed to provide. But a man ain't supposed to be asking for no woman like or asking for no money, woman for no money like that. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in a woman dropping no man no spousal support. But they say that it should, with all things being equal, the woman, whoever make the most money. No, she should give him one lump sum. I can see a lump sum, and just leave it at that. You don't keep asking a woman for no money. These men ain't got no pride these days. They ain't got no pride. Well, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know. And he beating her out of her money and kind of make me wonder, did he marry her for her money? Black women got to be careful. Black women got to be careful. Because they know a lot of black women are, the thing is, they know a lot of black women are wanting to divest, wanting to expand options because the pickings are so slim in the black community. They know more black women are going to be looking to do that. That's where black women have to be careful because you don't, there's some of these white guys out here ain't for the right things. Some of them ain't for the right things. And especially when you got money like that, you got to protect your assets. I don't know why she didn't make this man sign a prenup. Don't be so in love that you know, lose lose your sense of common sense and stuff. She should have protected her assets. Mm-hmm. So hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this. Um, Men, be nice. I know the manosphere is just having a field day on this one. Every time a black woman break up with a white man, they just they just have a field day. I know they're having a field day on this one. But hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think of it, and hit that like, subscribe, and share. Until the next video, be blessed.